Gretchen. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video, and I know I say that at the start of every single body jewelry haul / try on video that I do, but I really mean it. This is a type of video that I personally enjoy creating, and I know some of you all enjoy watching as well. And as always, I am super excited to be working with this one particular company, Ophir Body Jewelry, who has sent over some Christmas themed jewelry pieces. As always, Ophir makes sure that I have a lot to show you all. As you can see here, this stack right here is just Christmas themed alone. Most of these are septum pieces, which you all know, and Ophir also knows, are my favorite type of jewelry to like showcase or change out. There are a few helix pieces in there, and there are also some L-shaped nostril pieces, which is different. I'm not sure Ophir has actually ever sent me anything specific for the nostril before, so that's kind of cool. I will definitely be trying on all the septum pieces. Nostril jewelry can be a little tricky for me, especially since this one is only like a month and a half old. Definitely not going to be touching that one, but I will definitely be showcasing all of the septum pieces. These are all Christmas themed, as you can tell from the packaging. So for today's video, I am going to be showing you all, as well as trying on these Christmas pieces that Ophir sent me. And as always, I am so very excited to be working with Ophir again. They are a fantastic company to work with, always putting out some of the best looking jewelry. So if you're looking for any Christmas themed jewelry this season, definitely hit up Ophir. So before I go ahead and talk your ears off, let's just go ahead and see the pieces that Ophir sent over to me for Christmas, and then get into the try-on aspect of things. As always, Ophir's jewelry comes in super cute packaging, super cute with the theme. They both say Merry Christmas on the back. One's red, one's green. The majority of these are in the red packaging, but we do have two that are in this green one. I particularly like the green one because look how cute the Christmas tree cutout is. It's so cute. And then on the back, it says Merry Christmas. And then as always with Ophir, their packaging, it's this little cardboard sleeve. The jewelry comes in this like black plastic case. This is plastic to hold everything nicely in place. And you just pop it open and bam, there's your jewelry right there. The red one is super cute, whereas the green one has like the little Christmas tree cutout. The red one has ornaments and packages, but mixed in are like clip art of jewelry. Like there's a horseshoe, there's a curved barbell. It's really cute how Ophir designed this packaging to bring about the Christmas theme. A little up close, like it looks like you see some Christmas things like packages, little stars. On the back it says Merry Christmas, but then you have jewelry mixed in. It's super cute. So I'm gonna start with the ones that came in the green packaging because there's only two of them, but they're really cute. I should also mention that all of these are segment rings, like the hinged segment rings, which are my personal favorite. They're the easiest to get in, the easiest to close. For me, this is my favorite type of septum jewelry. I know that's not how it is for everyone, but for me, I don't know, I just have an easier time with it than other types of jewelry. And this is technically a segment ring. I know there's a lot of discussion about what makes a segment ring a segment ring. A lot of people think segment ring is only when the little piece comes unattached from the main component, but there's also the hinged segment ring where it's still attached, but it's on a little bit of a hinge and it just pops up like that. But anyway, this first one is what I think is probably gonna be my favorite one and the one that I wear the most. So this piece, I don't know, it reminds me a little bit of a reindeer. So in the very center is a clear stone that's kind of like oval shaped. And then around the edges look like they could be vines, but they also look like they could be antlers, and they have red and green gems mixed in with them. I don't know, it just reminds me of a reindeer, which would make sense because Christmas. Also, I will say that one has a bigger diameter, so it looks like it's not gonna hug your nose so tightly. I will bring that up with all of these. If I notice that one has a smaller diameter and will hug your nose, I'll make note of it. Same with if it's a bigger diameter. But also keep in mind that everyone's anatomy is different. So if something hugs my nose, it may not hug on another person's, but just based on the diameter, that's what I'm gonna make a note of. The other cute piece of jewelry that's in the green packaging is this Christmas tree, which makes sense. It's this Christmas tree that is right in the very center of the ring, and then it has a little star that dangles from it with a red stone in the middle. This one is also really cute. It has a bigger diameter. It's not as big as the one that I just showed you, but it's not a super small one. So it still might hug your nose a little bit, but not as much as like a smaller diameter. But this Christmas tree is super cute because it does have a red gem, a clear gem, and a green gem on it, just to kind of look like ornaments. But then it has that little dangle star with the red gem attached to it as well. These next two pieces, I'm pretty sure are the same exact jewelry style, except for one difference, and that is the color of the gem attached to it. So these two pieces have what look like our antlers going up the sides of the hoop. There are also some clear gems at the very base of the hoop, and then attached to that base we have on one a green gem that dangles, and then on the other one a red gem that dangles. So I'm pretty sure these are the same ones, they just are different gems, so it kind of depends on which one you prefer. And both of these have a smaller diameter, so they are gonna hug your nose a little bit more. Next up is this super cute one, which reminds me of a wreath in a way, just because going up the sides from the base are green leaves, so kind of gives me the feel of a wreath. But then dangling from it is a little snowman head with a Santa hat on. This one is super cute. It does have a smaller diameter, so this one is gonna hug right up against your nose, which I think works with this one because it is simplistic around the hoop, but then it has that snowman that dangles down. All right, so these last three are pretty simple in design, but still very, very cute. This first one is a little gingerbread man attached to the base of it. So when you have it in your nose, the little gingerbread man is gonna hang right below your septum. He is so cute. Now this does have a bigger diameter. However, because the gingerbread man is at the base and his head isn't like right at the base, it's above it. So his body is the part that's attached to the hoop. It's gonna hug slightly closer than normal, even though it's a bigger diameter, just because his head comes above the hoop. This next one is again pretty simple, but it is just the words Merry Christmas surrounded by a little holly sprig right next to it. This one is cute. I am usually on the fence about jewelry that has words involved. There was one back at Halloween that said boo, was on the fence about it, ended up being super cute. Same thing with Merry Christmas. I normally would not gravitate toward something like this. However, like I was pleasantly surprised with the boo back at Halloween, I have a feeling I'm going to be pleasantly surprised about this one that says Merry Christmas. It also has a bigger diameter, but much like the gingerbread man, because part of the word comes above the hoop, it might sit closer to your nose than you would expect. And this last septum piece is pretty simple, just like the last two, but it's a little Santa hat, and attached to the Santa hat is a holly sprig. Instead of like a little puffball being on the end of the Santa hat, it's a yellow star. It's pretty cute. Now this one is also a much smaller diameter than the last two, so this one's really, really gonna hug your nose, especially since the Santa hat does come above the hoop like the last two did. Now I am also going to show you all the helix pieces that they sent me, as well as the L-shaped pieces that typically go in a nostril piercing. However, I most likely will not be able to try these on just because, one, I sometimes struggle with my nostril piercings and getting the jewelry in and out. Same with helix piercings. Usually I'm okay with it, but they get angry after about 1 or 2 changes, so if I do show you any, it won't be able to be all. But first up, we have this super precious reindeer motif. It's got little antlers, and it comes up from a really gorgeous, like greenish blue, but like pale greenish blue. It's not quite teal. I'm not quite sure what color it would be. Like, it's aquamarine, but greener. But it's super cute, and this one would look nice in just a single helix somewhere. These next 3 came in a set. Very cute, very simple. You have a stocking, you have a Santa hat, and you have a little Christmas tree. It's a little 3-piece set. These are also flat backs, whereas the other one had a little ball on the back. These are flat back. And these last 3 also came in a little set. These are the L-shaped pieces, which I'm fairly certain Ophir has never sent me before, so that's kind of a cool little change up of things. But they're all silver. There's no color to them. They're just a very simple looking nostril piece, and you have a little tree cutout, a little snowflake cutout, and a little reindeer cutout. And again, these are L-shaped. All right, now it's time for everyone's favorite part of these types of videos, the actual try on. As you can tell, it looks like I don't have anything in my septum right now. I have a retainer in there. I flipped it up just so it would be easier to change things out while I do this video. Because sometimes, even though I said segment rings are my favorites, sometimes I still struggle with them, and I wanted to make sure that we didn't take too long for that. So let's get to the try on. And that is it for this Christmas themed body jewelry try on / haul. Thank you again so very much to our friends at Ophir Body Jewelry for sponsoring this video. I always love working with them. They are the best. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite, which one you would wear this holiday season. I love how cute all of these are. They break me out of my comfort zone of my pretty typical just silver looking jewelry all the time. And I don't know which one that I will personally rock on Christmas, but it will definitely be one of them. And again, Ophir, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Ophir's information will be in the description below, so be sure to check that out. But that is it for this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go down there and hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell so YouTube will let you know when I upload next. But until next time, bye lovelies!